Confessions of an Ex Nice Guy, Part 3. Let's talk about it. I'm done seeking approval from women. I'm done seeking attention from women. I'm saying that. I'm saying this as a rite of passage. Because all my life, I've been trying to dress a certain way, talk a certain way, act a certain way just to attract a woman. Or to try to get a woman to like me. Or to, you know, try to get a woman to approve of me. And I'm done with it, dude. I'm tired of it, man. I want to do what brings me happy, what brings me joy. I want to do what fulfills my soul. Don't get me wrong, I love women. I love women. But I'm done trying to live to get a woman. I'm going to just let it happen naturally. I don't know, man. I just feel like God nerfed me when it comes to attracting women. Of course, it's me. There may be some things I need to do, some things I need to change about myself. I may just need to mature and grow more, but I'm done trying to live for others, man. To think that, you know, nice guy is not, it's okay to be a nice guy, but respect yourself enough to not let a woman walk over you. To not let people walk over you, you know? And to think that you need some sort of course or some sort of way to become more masculine, it's a it's a fool's game, man. I think it's just more of like it's a trait nowadays that a lot of guys, especially young guys, are having troubles attracting women. You know, like I said, I love women. I'm just done trying to. I'm done trying to chase them. I want to attract them naturally. It could be the environment. You know, it could be that forcing life. But of course, it's myself. But I was trying to make excuses and blame things such as could be like they could see you watching, like they can feel your vibe and see that you are attracting well, not attracting, they can feel out your vibe and see that you're, I don't know, like a porn addict or something, or something's inherently wrong with you. It could simply be the type of women you're trying to attract. You could be trying to go after women that every other guy's trying to talk to. You gotta understand, man. Even average, above average women have at least 9 other dudes she's talking to, 10 other guys. Could be just 5 other guys. That she's seeing. It's not just you. You know what I'm saying? And what she's gonna do is pick the most the one that she feels is the most attractive. I don't want to fall into this thing of hypergamy and female nature and all that stuff, seduction and all that. I mean, why can't we just be real, man? So um like I said, don't feel like you need to fall for the trap on YouTube of, you know, a lot of it A reason why I think a lot of us fall to this nice guy trap is because we're led by it's two things. It's either we have a mother wound we haven't all the way worked through, or we're being led by toxic shame. It could be a combination of both. Whatever it is, whatever you figure out it is, just realize that, bro, it's okay. I'm at the point now in my life where I don't care if I don't get married, have kids. I don't care if I get a woman till I'm like 40, man. Like I'm so over it. It's so exhausting. Life is already hard enough. Life is already full of suffering. Why do I have to put all this pressure on myself to suffer more? Now, it's categories to it. That's why I feel for these guys who are like incels. I feel for these guys who are struggling when it comes to women right now, just for the simple fact that I was in your shoes. You know, I can say for the least maybe that I think I am an attractive guy. But it's just like, why do I feel like I need to compensate, bro? Because that's what it honestly feels like. I need to compensate. I don't want to be, you know, they put these stereotypes on us guys, especially young black dudes, and to feel like we always have a roster or something. You know what I'm saying? I think the solution may be it should be a gradual process, but like it's okay. It's not ideal for a man, especially if he's somewhat decent looking, to have female friends. But I think for the incels and nice guys, at this stage in our life, it's okay to have female friends. Go to places, put yourself in situations where you're around women. So even if it's just like, hey, how you doing? Small talk. At least you're getting used to being around women, so you're not as nervous or anxious around them. We could just be, being inside our head too much, and also too allowing other people to get inside of our head. Both are no good. It's okay to be a deep thinker. Just don't overdo it. You know, Too much deep thinking is not good. That's why it's called overthinking. I need to stop smoking these. But it's a beautiful day, man, and we shouldn't let this time and day go to waste trying to attract women. Eventually, as long as you focusing on yourself, working on yourself, and you're just a genuinely kind person, you set healthy boundaries, you don't allow people to walk over you, you will eventually find a woman. Okay? You need to figure out too, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a long-term relationship? In your own life, in your current situation, is it ideal for you to be in a relationship? You know, or do you want to just hook up with chicks and be sexually active? Whatever it is, weigh your options. Weigh your options. So October, I feel like life hits a little bit different when October comes around. Seasons change. It's starting to feel good outside. More people are outside. So, and stop stressing over it. I'm done stressing over it, man. This is my rite of passage to let the people know and let YouTube know that, hey, I'm a recovering nice guy. I'm still a nice dude, but now I'm learning to say enough is enough. I'm giving myself permission to say no. I just want to enjoy my life, meet new people, and have conversations. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to be sexually active, man? Why do I have to feel like my life is wholly complete just to have a woman around? If that makes sense. Why do I feel like I need to be why do I feel like I'm not complete if I don't have a woman around? It's just like I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. But just sit and vibe with me, man. Confessions of an ex nice guy. I'm done being a nice guy. I'm gonna just be my real self for now on. I'm gonna be real with myself and be real with others. When you go out into the world, as long as you have this mindset of not being better than others, but being better with others, I think you'll be fine. Eventually, a woman will start coming around. You know, Even if you don't have it all together, maybe if you are rough around the edges, maybe when she see that, okay, he's trying and he has a decent character and vibe with him, I think women will start gravitating or coming to you. But I think as men, especially young dudes, we got to get used to breaking the ice. You know, not necessarily cold approaching, but at least saying, "Hey, how you doing?" Um, Showing interest, even if it's in small, subtle ways. I didn't want to make this video too long, but I think that's it. Thanks for watching.